Silence is often misunderstood. In the modern world, people assume that the one who speaks the most must know the most. They believe that the loudest voice is the strongest voice, and that confidence requires constant expression. Stoic men see this differently. To them, silence is not emptiness. It is not fear. It is not weakness. Silence is a decision, a conscious refusal to waste energy on what does not matter. It is a pause between impulse and action, a space where clarity can exist. Most men speak because they feel pressure to respond, to defend themselves, to prove something, to control how they are perceived. The Stoic man does not rush to fill that space. He understands that every word carries weight, and that unnecessary words often reveal insecurity rather than strength. Silence allows him to remain grounded when others are pulled by emotion. It gives him distance from chaos, and in that distance, he gains perspective. Stoic silence is not passive, it is deliberate, it is calm, and it is powerful. Stoicism is built on discipline, not discipline imposed by others, but discipline developed internally. One of the hardest forms of discipline is restraint. To remain silent when emotions rise, to listen when the ego wants to interrupt, to pause when anger demands expression. Most people confuse restraint with suppression. They believe silence means ignoring emotion. Stoicism teaches something more precise. The Stoic man does not deny what he feels. He acknowledges it internally, he observes it, he measures it, and then he decides whether it deserves action. Silence creates that moment of choice. Without silence, emotion controls behavior. With silence, behavior becomes intentional. This restraint protects his character. It prevents regret. It preserves dignity. In a world that rewards instant reaction, restraint feels unnatural. Yet it is precisely this resistance to impulse that defines the Stoic man. At the core of Stoicism is a simple distinction: what is within your control and what is not. Other people's opinions are not within your control. Their judgments, their misunderstandings, their assumptions. These are not yours to command. Your response is. Silence is often the clearest expression of this understanding. When a Stoic man chooses not to react, he is not surrendering. He is reclaiming control. He refuses to let external noise dictate his inner state. He refuses to be pulled into emotional battles that drain energy without purpose. Silence becomes a boundary, a line that protects what matters most. He speaks only when his words align with reason, not emotion. By mastering silence, he masters himself. And to the Stoic, self-mastery is the highest form of power. Silence often makes people uncomfortable, not because it is aggressive, but because it removes certainty. When there is no response, the mind begins to fill the gap. Assumptions appear, doubts grow, insecurities surface. The Stoic man understands this, but he does not use it to intimidate. He simply refuses to interrupt the process. Others may interpret his silence as arrogance, or coldness, or indifference. None of these interpretations control him. He knows that intention matters more than projection. By remaining silent, he avoids emotional traps that reveal more about others than about himself. Silence becomes a mirror, and many people are unsettled by what they see reflected back. Emotions are not enemies in Stoicism. They are signals, but signals are meant to be interpreted, not obeyed without thought. Silence creates the space needed for interpretation. When anger rises, the Stoic man does not rush to express it. He observes its source, its intensity, its direction. Often he discovers that the emotion is temporary, that it weakens when it is not fed by reaction. Silence starves unnecessary emotion. This is emotional mastery, not the absence of feeling, but the refusal to be ruled by it. Through silence, the Stoic man protects his clarity, and clarity allows him to act only when action is truly necessary. Stoic silence is often confused with avoidance, but they are not the same. Avoidance is driven by fear. Silence is guided by judgment. The Stoic man does not run from difficulty. He simply refuses to engage without purpose. Some conflicts resolve themselves with time. Others require patience, not confrontation. Silence allows truth to surface naturally. It gives emotions time to cool, perspectives time to shift. When the Stoic man finally speaks, his words carry weight because they are measured and because they are rare. Modern life is loud. Notifications compete for attention. Opinions fill every space. Reaction is expected immediately. In this environment, silence feels unnatural, almost rebellious. The Stoic man resists this pressure. He understands that constant input weakens judgment, that noise fragments attention, and that clarity requires stillness. Silence becomes his refuge, a place where thought can slow, where reflection can deepen. By stepping away from noise, he preserves his mental strength. Silence sharpens observation. When the Stoic man is not focused on responding, he is free to notice patterns, motives, unspoken truths. He listens beyond words. He watches behavior. He senses emotional undercurrents. This awareness guides his decisions. While others speak to impress, he observes to understand. And understanding brings advantage, not over others, but over his own ignorance. Many people speak to reinforce identity, to be seen, to be validated. The Stoic man does not depend on external affirmation. His identity is internal, built through action, not explanation. He does not feel threatened by misunderstanding, nor compelled to justify himself constantly. Silence reflects self-sufficiency. It signals that his worth is not negotiated through approval. Stoicism does not demand constant silence. It demands discernment. The Stoic man speaks when words bring clarity, when they serve reason, when they align with virtue. He avoids speaking from impulse, from pride, from defensiveness. Silence is not the goal. Wisdom is. Silence is simply one of its tools. Provocation reveals character. When insulted, many react instantly, defending ego, not truth. The Stoic man pauses. He asks whether the insult contains reality. If it does, he learns. If it does not, he releases it. Silence protects him from unnecessary conflict. It preserves clarity and dignity. True freedom in Stoicism is internal. Freedom from compulsion, from emotional slavery. Silence creates that freedom. By not reacting automatically, the Stoic man remains free. Free to choose, free to respond intentionally, free to remain himself regardless of circumstance. Strength does not announce itself. It does not seek validation. The Stoic man's silence reflects confidence, a confidence rooted in self-knowledge, sustained through discipline. He knows who he is, and he does not need to prove it. Silence is not emptiness, it is awareness. In silence, the Stoic man finds clarity. In clarity, he finds control. And in control, he finds peace. While the world continues to shout, he remains still. Not because he has nothing to say, but because he understands the value of waiting. And in that waiting, he becomes unshakable.